Hello, everyone. I'm Gerald, Tarot Stash. Thank you very much for joining us for Spa Day readings. I am joined by the amazing Caleigh from WooWooWonderment, whose channel is linked below. She's at 97 subscribers. Please go over, follow the link in the description, and get her over 100. Make sure you stay and like and subscribe. And also joined by Tanys from Twillo Lifestyle. Hello, Tanys.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. I'm saying hi.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
Sorry, my sound went down.
There you go. And Jamie says Caleigh is my favorite cow counter.
Yes, she is.
Yes. There you go.
You know, the one and only.
The one and only. So, Caleigh, how have you been? What have you been up to?
Been busy. I've been hand making a lot of Christmas gifts, so that's been keeping me busy. I graduate on Saturday from my year-long Celtic Shamanic course, so that's exciting. And then I've been working on doing a bunch of YouTube lives, so yeah, people can subscribe. That would be great. We have one coming up actually on the 23rd, so not this coming Monday, but the next Monday.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Awesome.
So, and your sound is being weird, so you manifested that because you said it. So, but we can hear you. There's just a delay. Don't worry about it. So, Tanys, what's up with you?
Yeah, so I'm getting ready for a new year for the Celtic Shamanic program. So if anyone wants information, please reach out. Should be an exciting year with lots of stuff. Right, Caleigh?
Yes.
Yes. We did a little intro thing yesterday, so that was lots of fun. And yeah, so I've got that going. We have another new program starting in January, looking at, it's a year of Kabbalah.
Nice.
So we'll be starting that in January. And so I'm basically gearing up for new stuff that's coming in. We've got the Yule ceremony, of course, for all of the classes for the Celtic program. So we've got 3 levels that are all moving up. And yeah, so there's lots going on right now.
I love that.
We have the other thing for the Alliance, we've got a crowdfunding thing happening right now to make a documentary about the embassy for the ETs. So we can maybe, I'll put a link in there.
Beautiful. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just playing with my lights. I should stop. I want to encourage everybody to follow along the Glimmer Globe 2024 videos. So far, I have posted for 14 consecutive days for Glimmer Globe 2024. So if you're not familiar with that, go to my video section and you'll find the videos about that. So I've been having a good time and my glimmers are all in here. Somebody left a comment that I have so much glimmers that I need a bigger globe. And Caleigh, show us what you've got.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. See, I'm making a wall hanging. So I've been putting beads with the different words and stuff on them, and then feeding them onto the earth.
Fun.
Yes.
That's
so
awesome.
it's a little bit
up in my wall on my wall upstairs.
That's awesome.
Beautiful. It's a little bit of like knot magic as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Tahiti 93 said, "Hey Caleigh, great haircut." Hi Tanys and hello Gerald. Yes.
Hello.
And we do have the best chatters here. And just to be very clear, we do here have the best chatters, the work lurkers, the best lurkers, and the future lurkers. So thank you for that. And everybody, please remember to like and subscribe. You can share this video. It's free. Please do verify your subscriptions because StreamYard has been doing crazy things with
Mhm.
so you just need to verify that. All of the links are below to each of our channels. So you can show your support by subscribing, especially to Caleigh. We need to get her to over 100 subscribers today, please. It would
Yes,
be
Yes,
wonderful.
that would be awesome.
Yes,
absolutely.
yes, it would. Um, so there you go. Oh, here you go. We have bed lurkers and Doberman cuddle lurkers.
Oh, I love it.
Love
I
that.
love it.
Planet C64 said not magic. That's very pretty, Caleigh. Yes. And you're right, Tahiti. Magic is everywhere. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Now, Spa Day. If you would like a reading, we're going to be using the Flying Fickle Finger of Fate, the giveaway tool. And if you'd like a reading, type in hashtag spa
Mm.
into the chat, and we'll give you a general reading with the prompts S for self-care, P for pause and reflect, and A for affirmation. So it's hashtag spa, no space between the hashtag and the S. So yes, just like that, Michelle Krantz. That is exactly right. That's exactly right. So Caleigh was the one who came up with this. So tell us about how you came up with this, Caleigh.
Yes. So I originally came up with it as an idea because I got a new affirmation deck and I wanted an excuse to use it, was really the truth. And I liked the way that Gerald was doing his rock, paper, scissors readings where it was like the three people reading. And actually that tied into it too, because we had, I think, a live or something like that. And I think we had talked about like we had never read together. And so it all just kind of worked out. And this is I think the second one we're doing. Because I think Deb was the first one we did together.
I think you may be right. Yes. Oh, yes, definitely. Deb was the first one. And on Tanys's channel, she has posted the crowdfunding for the ET Embassy documentary project. So let me ask you both this: why is it important to do self-care, to pause and reflect, and to give yourself affirmations? Why is that important? And by the way, we are in full moon energy.
It is full moon energy. This is why it's important.
Yeah. And
So-
go ahead.
So the full moon for me, it makes me usually that it's either, well, it's emotional one way or the other. So I'm either usually really agitated or I end up doing some clearing, which for me is crying. So it's usually, one of those things around the full moon for me. So, self-care is really important right now for me for that reason. Yeah. So when we get really busy, we forget to do self-care. And I think that's why this is a great thing to do today, going into the holidays. I think almost everybody I've talked to is like stressed out or like, exhausted and all of that stuff. So, there's the energetic component to it. We want to make sure that we're keeping our vibration high. So, of course, we want to be, in that healthy range between 63 and 78 megahertz. Mm-hmm. And so doing things like meditation and sleeping and eating right and all of those things all help to raise the vibration. And the affirmations go in there as well, because they're also, the more positive thoughts you have, the higher you raise your vibration. Every positive thought, you raise your vibration by 10 megahertz. And so when we do that, it helps us to make sure that we're staying high vibe and staying well. Because high vibration, you're healthier.
Well, yes, right? And you can start at any time. I think a full moon is a great time to do it, because full moons are a great time to set intention to clear, because from the full moon, we decrease, we wane to the new moon. And the new moon is a great time to set intentions for what you want to draw into your life. And this is a very special month because on the 30th, we have a second new moon in a month, which is called a black moon. And in my practice, it's called a black moon, and it's the sister of the blue moon. So it doesn't happen very often, but it's especially powerful.
Well, I'm right at the end of the year. You know, really,
Yes,
that would be a wonderful day to sit down and do your New Year's intentions. Or I was going to say, you know, people set their New Year's resolutions, but I prefer the word intention.
Yeah. Intention is great. Intention's great. Susan Funes said, could not sleep last night due to this full moon. Pretty powerful full moon. Yes.
Me
And
too.
yeah.
Yep.
Colorado hippie hiker said, did a bit of self-care yesterday. I got some of my gray hair tamed and 5 inches cut off. I'm grieving the loss of my kitty. I'm sorry.
Aww.
She crossed on Thursday. So yeah, it has to have been a few rough days. It's never easy to, you know, have that happen.
So. Well, they're family members. So yeah.
Yes. So you're not disturbing. We're doing general readings about the prompts below if you'd like to be entered for that. We're doing them randomly, so type in #spa to be entered in for that. So please do that. And okay, so what decks are you people using?
Well, self-care. I am using the self-care deck.
Very
so
nice.
this is Sacred Self-Care. This one here.
Very nice.
For reflections, I'm using which can I get it out of here? Yes, I can. Gateway, Denise Lynn. And for affirmations, I'm going to use the Healing Mantras by Matt Kahn.
Very nice. Caleigh, what are you using?
I got a little self-care deck here that I got. For the pause and reflect, I'm using my dragon deck. And then for my dream and affirmation cards, I'm using my new dream affirmation deck. And if you guys want to see it more in depth, I did do a review on it last Monday. So
awesome.
Well, I guess I should probably show the box. So that's the box for the
Dragon Riders.
So I'm using the Tarot of the Mystical Moments.
Oh, neat.
I am also using the Claire E.T. Tarot or Claire E.T. Oracle created by Diana Bowles or Oil Painter. And I have the Art of Affirmations that I'm using for the affirmations.
Oh, nice.
So, and
Zerna and Monty Farr.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Beautiful artwork and stuff in there.
Maru is here. Hello. So, all right. So here's how we do this. We have this beautiful thing. I press spin. We see who gets the reading. And then each of us will answer the question, or we'll give our reading based upon where we are. And artist Liz, please let us know that you are here, artist Liz. And and how we are is oh, hi Rain, good to see you, Rain. Great to see you. And Delphi Ross, hello.
Hi, Delphi.
So, and artist Liz. Okay, so waiting for artist Liz.
Oh, she's here.
So, yep. So in this, I will be reading the S, the self-care. Caleigh will be reading about the pause and reflect, and Tanys will be reading about affirmation. So, and then we will mix it up. So, artist Liz, self-care. Artist Liz, for the self-care, I have the Two of Pentacles. This is an important reminder for you to be able to slow down enough for you to, because you've probably got a lot of plates spinning right now. And the self-care is for you to slow down enough and to make sure that the plates that you are spinning are still plates that you need to be spinning. So, so be careful with that. Also, in this card from the Tarot of the Mystical Moments, this person has a very high perspective. They're on top of a building. So keep that higher perspective of all of the things that you have going on and that you're balancing. Yeah, the artist list says many plates. Yes. So that's what I have for you.
So for pause and reflect, I guys basically has an ascended master and a dragon. So this one says the answer to the question, what is my task, can only be found on the battlefield of life. Only the courageous will discover it. So where Gerald was mentioning many plates, I think there's just been a lot on your mind. What's my purpose? What am I doing? What can I do? So what I get from finding it out on the battlefield, maybe get out there, start volunteering, experimenting on different things, trying to find that that thing that you love to do, because that's definitely going to be your purpose. So yeah, get out on that battlefield. Don't be afraid of experimenting and trying stuff and trying different things and getting your fingers in lots of things. And yeah, I think that'll help answer your question that's been swirling around in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So I have an affirmation for you, Artist Liz. It couldn't have happened any other way. So this is part of the Growing Beyond Guilt affirmations. And it says it couldn't have happened any other way. So there's something that you're feeling like, we'll go with the plate theme, feeling like you've dropped a plate, and you're feeling guilty about that. Feeling guilty about it is not serving you in this time. The plate that was dropped was meant to be for a reason. Sometimes people clear things from our path. Sometimes things are cleared. The guides will do something to change how things are going because you need to grow from that situation. So I don't think it's a big thing. I just feel like there's something that you were like really trying to do well. You had in your mind, you really wanted to do it well, and it didn't quite work out the way you wanted to. But you need to know that it's meant to. It's for your highest good. So just release that guilt piece, right? Maybe try some Ho'oponopono or whatever that is, because sometimes things aren't meant for us. So it couldn't have happened any other way is your affirmation for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Liz said, I am a reader, writer, and artist. I started writing my first book, and I am working on a new series of painting.
Okay, cool.
I love that.
That's awesome. Creative.
Yes. So it almost reminds us to the importance of being courageous.
Courageous.
And if
Creatively courageous.
If people follow Tanys at Twillo Lifestyle on Twillo Talk on Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern, you'll hear that.
That went off in one of our Twillo tangents, right?
Yes, Twillo tangents. So thank you, Liz. So, and by the way, I've put in
and I just
Caleigh's
want to say,
go ahead.
Yep.
She's at 100 subscribers.
Woohoo!
Just reached 100.
Thanks,
This is wonderful.
Thanks, guys. That's awesome.
And we have Madame Maru put in Tanys's channel. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And Artist Liz, Colorado Hippie Hiker asked if you have a website.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. And here you go.
Who is it that you're asking about the website?
Artist Liz.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
So yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, please put that in the comments there,
Yes.
Artist Liz.
All right. So who do we have next? And let me move everybody so that we're in a different spot. Madame Maru.
Awesome.
All right. And Madame Maru is here. So
Okay, we're not doing like 20 cards, guys.
Don't you love it when they do that?
I just had half my deck go on the floor.
Oh my goodness, what's happening for you, Madame Maru? Oh,
yes.
dear. And I've got 2. Is that okay with you guys if I give her 2?
Yes.
I had 4 pop out. I had 4, but they all go together, so I'm just going to do it.
Okay.
There you go. And Artist Liz, there was a question for you to put in your Instagram, and I've made you a moderator so that you can do that. And Nalani, make sure that you put in hashtag spa to be entered.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Whenever you're ready, Caleigh.
All right, so the first card that popped out was Moon Goddess. So right now with the full moon, I think that's fairly appropriate. But the other card that popped out was Anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, like a lot of us, the full moon is causing you a lot of anxiety. And the other 2 cards that popped out were breaking free. So to break free from that anxiety, make art. Whether that be, writing, painting, drawing, making crafts, cooking even. But yeah, make art, and that'll help any anxieties that you're feeling right now because of that moon.
Mm,
Be courageous.
there you go.
That's a theme today.
Yep, you got it.
For those of you that don't know what that means, courageous, it came out as a bit of a Freudian slip one day. We were talking about being courageously creative, and it came out as courageous for me. So it's a bit of a joke too.
But it's right. But it's right on.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay, so for your pause and reflect, I got the planting seeds. Okay, so seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. So the second one I got was emerging into grace. So this one always says to me that you need some rest. I open my soul to grace. So I think what's been going on for you is you've been really, really busy planting all these seeds. And now you're in that stage, like Caleigh was saying, because I'm feeling anxiety. So you're in that stage of, okay, how is this going to turn out? Is this all going to be okay? And I'm going to tell you that, yes, you're going to be emerging with grace. So it's about getting some rest and letting the guides take it from here, right? You've planted the seeds, you put that out there, and now it's time to just try and rest and allow things to fall into place as they need to. So that's what I have for you.
Very nice. And Maru, I have the card Contemplation, which is, it says heal. I take time each day to meditate. Mm-hmm. So this idea of meditating is important because that is the affirmation. It affirms you are aligning with your intentions, that you are giving yourself power, and that you are trusting. So, and Marie said, my boyfriend is going on a cross-country trip tonight. I just finished crocheting him a hat. Very nice.
Awesome.
Very nice. And Rain shared, baking is an anxiety antidote, especially if it's comfort food you create. Comfort food was one of my glimmers. So, so yeah. And Planet C64 said, be courageous.
Be courageous. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right. So again, follow the information below. If you would like a reading, it's hashtag spa. So, all right, let's see, who do we have next? And next up, thank you everybody for being here, liking and subscribing.
Mhm.
Links. Oh, Colorado hippie hiker.
Ooh, awesome.
Yay.
So let us know if you're here.
All right, so that means I'm up with self-care.
You are in self-care. Baking and eating.
I say it keeps you on your toes.
It does. It does.
Oh my goodness. That like flew way over there.
Oh my gosh. These cards are jumping.
Okay, I'll go and get that. So there'll be a second card. But I'm going to get it after because I don't want to hold things up.
There you
Drink
go.
tea.
There you go.
Drink tea. So I'm feeling like the herbal tea thing, or even make it a ceremony, right? So when you're having your tea, put love into it, stirring it clockwise to really feel that. Because I'll tell you, Caleigh did this awesome experiment with soup for our class.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember that.
And they really tasted different. They were made exactly the same ingredients and everything. And she did a ceremony for one of them and not for the other. They tasted completely different. So do that with your tea. Make it a ceremony and put love into it when you stir your tea. That's going to help you to emerge into grace, actually, is what's coming to mind. So stir love into your tea for self-care. And then whatever herbal you feel you need, right? If you're really anxious, like the chamomile is always great, or peppermint if you've got some tummy stuff going. So.
Well, and I think that tea is also a good way to support yourself whilst you're grieving, because Colorado hippie hiker just recently had
right.
A kitten, a kitty, who passed. So what I have for you, the pause and reflect, I have the kangaroo, and the kangaroo is about nurturing and caring and protection. It's also about moving in leaps and bounds. I think when we think about this with pause and reflect, it gives you a chance to see where you are currently and where you're which direction you can go. Grieving takes many forms, and it takes as long as it takes. There's no rush to it. It's you can't rush it. So pause and reflect. Remember all of the amazing times that you had with your kitty. So, but there you go.
So I do have the other card, if I can just share that quick before you go.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I had to go and get it, but I got it. Energy work. So getting some energy work, because that's going to really help with the grief and stuff too. So, okay. Heart chakra in particular. Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Caleigh, you're up.
And then, so
we
the
didn't hear
affirmation
part of that.
So I was just says, being the experience helps me grow and learn. So I think, like, being a hiker, you probably already know that, going out on a hike is a nice way to just get out, breathe. But that you can see some really cool things on those hikes. So yeah, every new experience helps me grow and learn. Every experience is an adventure. Get up in that, don't literally get up in a hot air balloon unless you want to, but go explore.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
I don't think I'd be going in a hot air balloon, just saying.
Nope.
Well, yeah.
Not my thing.
Not my thing, but I know people who have done it, and it's really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So YouTube social, you need to type in #spa. We're doing general readings. A couple of you have put in specific readings, which we will do our best to answer those, but around these prompts. So, but you have to enter #spa. So, and Coyote is here. Hello, Coyote. And Colorado hippie hiker does love their nature.
Mm-hmm.
So all right. So let's add, who do we have next? Hot air balloon, not too scary for rain.
Oh, good.
Lois, are you here, Lois? Lois Hogger? Thank you for being here. And I'm seeing people who are subscribing to channels. So this is a wonderful thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Colorado hippie hiker. Lois, let us know that you're here. And oh, here, I think I have. Did we have? All right, here, let me do this. Lois, please pick up the white courtesy phone. Lois is here. Hi, Lois. All right.
I love that phone.
It was just an excuse to, thank you for giving us that opportunity. So, all right. So the self-care that I have for you, Lois, is I have the Seven of Swords. Now, this Seven of Swords, as we look at this, she's growing from all of these flowers below, and the Seven of Swords is oftentimes a conflict card, but in this situation, you are rising above that conflict. So I'm saying it is important for you. Your self-care is to pause before you respond or react to a situation. I think that's a very, very important aspect, because we have eggs below, and those could be snakes. Pause before you open your mouth, because you could avoid a lot of problems. So that's what I have for you.
And can you guys hear me? Because I know my
Yes.
internet lagged there for a second.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So I got two cards. So I'm gonna read both. So the first one I got is Imstara, which it says, "Come to me in the temple of eternal purity. Let me fill your view of the future with a rosy light." So that's the first one.
Beautiful card.
And then the other one I got was Raphael. So it says, "Raphael has spoken. My name means God heals, and I'm sending you my light. You will receive the gift of divine order on every level." So that's the second one. And so with the combination of these two, where it's talking about rosy light and healing, I think there's maybe some heart healing that needs to go on. Tanys has been great about teaching Ho'oponopono, which is a kind of forgiveness mantra, I guess would be the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
So maybe focusing on those things that are hurting your heart right now and working on that forgiveness.
True. Thank you.
And so for your mantra, it's from the Expanding Inner Power portion of the deck. And it says, "I am most powerful when my creativity is given a voice." So I would say if you combine all those cards, there's something that you need to speak. Yeah. And you need to speak it with compassion and love, because it's going to bring all of you healing. That's what I feel. Okay. So I am most powerful when my creativity is given a voice. So that means speaking it creatively, speaking it with compassion, and thinking before you speak it, right? With all of those cards together. So yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, that's good. I do have to say, sometimes these general readings like this resonate with multiple people. And if it resonates with you, grab it for yourself, apply it. And if you're watching that playback, I would love to know that in the comments, because Rain also said, "Sometimes I tell myself to zip it because I need to think before I speak." Yes. And yeah, Susan shared, "Pause before you open your mouth." Good advice for me too. So many other people remember Roseanne lost her show for something she said, yeah, that's true. Yes.
That's happening a lot, actually. There's a lot of that. You know.
Yes. Yeah. And releasing your inner artist. I think there's a lot of people who believe when things are so destructive and there's a lot of pressure, the way to counteract that is to create, is to actually manifest and to make things. So
yeah.
Thank you, Lois, and thank you all. Oh, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
And Marjorie says that resonates there. Being an Irish woman has been a challenge. And you know, Marjorie, I would say being an Irish woman is a superpower. It is a gift because it comes with a lot of oomph, and a lot of force,
Passion.
Yeah, I would say, here, let's change that and manifest that into it is your superpower.
Yes.
Boom, Marjorie, you are an Irish woman, and I'm like, dang, don't mess with her. So
For some reason, I think you need to get a crown.
Marjorie,
yes, she needs a crystal crown.
There you go.
I don't know why, but that's what I'm seeing.
I love that. So we learn always from each other. Yes, especially when we listen and we pause long enough. So, so thank you everybody for. Caleigh will be back momentarily, I'm sure. Thank you everybody for joining us. And Tanys, in January you're having a special YouTube live about. Is it the 3-year anniversary?
It is our 3-year anniversary. Yeah, it's when did I say that was?
I'm back.
11th of January or the one after the 18th, maybe. Let me just check that, because we are having our 11th anniversary, and so that is very exciting. And we're going to be having a great group of people on, so we're looking forward to that, Gerald included.
Yeah, guess you'll be there.
Let me just see the date of that. Oh, February 3rd.
Very nice.
So please come and join us for that. It's been 3 years that we've had Tolo Talk going. We've been on live less, but we started with recorded videos, and that's when we started our recorded videos.
Very nice.
Thank you.
For links are below to both of my guest channels, as well as ways that you can support our channels and to contact us. I have my my PayPal if you want to make a donation. I have a merch store, so if you want to do that, purchase responsibly, know your limits, all that good stuff. And so thank you everybody for showing up. Let's see who we have next. And again, we're doing general readings, and if people have posted a specific question, we'll answer the question around these prompts. Ooh, Tea Garden Chicken.
All right.
Okay, just let us know that you're here. Tea Garden, and let's see. And oh, okay. Tea Garden Chicken, just say hi. Oh, here you go.
That wasn't long ago, so
nope.
Yep, there we go.
There we are. So
Awesome.
Again, this is Gerald just trying to balance and do too many things. So there we go.
Checking in that I'm good and you can hear me and my internet's
Bye,
back.
Tahiti. Thanks for joining us. Oh, she's saying she doesn't see the links below. I think they're in the
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, go ahead. Go for it.
Oh. I
Caleigh.
think she might be.
Go
She
ahead.
might be frozen.
But there is
Go
take
for
a
it.
bath.
Well, I heard take a bath in there, so we should encourage garden chicken to take a bath. Maybe a nice one with salts and oils and all of that stuff.
Yeah, and I also think it would be really helpful if you're thinking about a bath in that sense of self-care. There's that beautiful idea of salt baths because it helps you cleanse. It's actually
Mm-hmm.
very healthy. You can give your feet a bath.
Yep.
So,
And the Himalayan rose salt actually has minerals that empaths really need.
yes.
So that
Oh,
would be one. Yeah, that's
so,
one I always recommend to
yes.
my empaths out there.
And part of it also is I know for me, when I take a shower, I'm always cleansing myself and I'm resetting myself. So that just comes with the territory.
Yeah.
And Marjorie thought Mercury was going direct today. I think it is going direct either today or tomorrow, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh, put a little salt in your shoes. Okay.
so
I wouldn't want to put the Himalayan rose salt that I have in my shoes
That
because
would be
it's
uncomfortable.
like big. I think that might be uncomfortable, yes. But I suppose if you had really, really fine grind, you could do that. It would be very grounding.
it could be, yes. I'm not sure I'd want to do it, but yeah. And yes, today is a full moon.
Yes.
Caleigh, welcome back. So
I think we're in the wrong order too, but it's okay if we are.
I'm last. Are you?
My internet is still wreaking havoc.
It's okay.
It's okay. Tubing, please.
Okay.
Tubing, please.
You guys covered it anyway, so that's good.
Beautiful. Okay. I managed to hear the bath part in there. Okay, so what I have for you, Tea Garden Chicken, is for your pause and reflect. Being in the flow. I'm in the flow of the universe. So this is what it looks like. So you see there's a moon in there. So in order for us to be in the flow, it's really helpful for us to tap into our intuition. So the moon is all about that. And when we're in flow, it means that we're not forcing things to happen. So the invitation here is for you to just relax into something. So there's something going on that you're like really wanting a specific outcome. This is advice to relax into flow. Tap into your intuition because they know, the guides know what's best, right? They see the big picture, so they know what's for your highest good. So allowing that to come through and just riding the wave kind of thing, okay? And allowing yourself to be in that flow.
Okay. And the affirmation I have for you is awakening. And it is, I am awakened. And this is really, really nice because this is part of breathe. I am awakened. So when you breathe, take that in, that you are, well, first of all, when you breathe, what is it? I think it's Juno Sphere says, every breath is a gift. Embrace that.
Mm-hmm.
And make every breath count. And I think that's really, really powerful. And because it's me, I got card 16, which is up or down. And that this is about decisions, and all of that comes your way. If you do what you did, you will get what you got. And I had to read that because it's like, remember, this is all along the path. Paying attention and breathing reminds you that you are awakened. So, Tea Garden, I hope that makes some sense to you. And and Rain said, Caleigh, welcome to my club of barnyard internet sufferers. Praying for fiber optics in my area. So, and
we'll send some good vibes out there for both of you for that.
yes. And YT Social said, lady, that Himalayan pink salt is from my country.
Beautiful.
Very beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Lovely.
All right. Let's see.
I was gonna try and make a joke, but I didn't know if my internet was lagging. Where you're talking about like salt in your shoes, and you said it was very grounding, like to grind salt. And...
This is true.
Caleigh brings it.
She does.
Caleigh brings it. And Tea Garden Chicken said, the cards really resonated. Thank you. You're very welcome.
Beautiful. I'm
So,
glad.
all right. So, let's see. We'll try to do as many readings as we can today. So, thank you, everybody, for your patience.
YT Social.
YT Social is here, and I know they're here. So, and...
Did you want to rearrange us, Gerald, or just stay where we are?
Yes. Okay, and they did have a specific question, which was precaution and guidance for the rest of my life. And please let me remind you is that this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really. And it was Caleigh who suggested I have this put on a shirt. So expect it soon to to a Tarot Stash merch store soon.
Woohoo!
So,
all right. Well, that explains why I got this. So, your question, because I got build strength for your self-care. So building strength. She's, building physical strength. But I think there's also a part of building your psychic abilities. She's got her third eye open here. And also building your emotional strength. So that would be what the recommendation would be. So it's about helping yourself be resilient no matter what is happening around you. And to do that, it's that building strength. And the only way that we really build strength is a little bit of resistance, right? And that's not resistance from you. But, we go through life and we have these things and there's little things that crop up and you're like, oh, that might not be exactly what I would love. But it helps you to build the strength that you need to go forward. Okay, so if we can look at it like that it's building our strength when those things crop up, then it puts it in a different framework, right? It looks at it from a different perspective when we can look at things like that. So I think that would be the advice with this. Yes, go ahead and build strength physically, but I think don't just limit it to physical. I think be conscious of building your psychic abilities with the third eye because it's open there, and also that emotional resilience piece as well.
YT Social said, I had a very tough and weird life.
So know that it's bringing you that strength. That's why it's happening.
And so for the P, for the pause and reflect, I have the praying mantis.
That's cute.
Yes. And what's interesting about this praying mantis in this position for that pause and reflect is this card reminds us of the importance of stillness, silence. And when we are still and when we are silent, we have new opportunities that show up. Because that includes, I'm going to say it, unplugging and getting outside, being aware of who you are, and not worrying about what others are thinking you should do, because only you know what you should do. So,
and seeing you laying in the grass. Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So the card I got actually works very well for that as well, because I am flexible and adaptable. So having that tough and weird life has taught you to be flexible and adaptable in your everyday life. So you see the trees kind of curling around there, the butterflies.
Like a tree.
And then actually, while I was waiting, my elbow knocked a card off, and I thought it fit as well. It says, in every situation, I find something to be grateful for.
Oh, nice.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And Tanys, you said it very well. I got it.
Thank you.
And stillness, silence, and camouflage or incognito. I'm going to actually say yes, whatever is needed, because that camouflage or being incognito, it it allows you to be and not be noticed. And Caleigh, true, I'm flexible and adaptable. Oh, truer words have never been spoken. Quiet really calms the mind if we embrace it, but it takes practice.
It does.
That it does.
Yeah.
It does, yes. All right. And so who do we have next? So we have next Jean. Hello, Jean. Are you still here? Hi, Ange. It's good to see you. And Jean, let me know that you're here. Oh. All right. You're welcome, YT Social. So, okay, so spa, self-care. For you, for self-care, Jean, I have the Emperor. Now, what this means is the Emperor. It's the Emperor sets boundaries and understands the boundaries and the frame around the picture of their life. So the idea of this is the self-care. Shine the frame and the boundaries that you have on your life, because those boundaries, as you set them, are going to make it secure and safe. So self-care includes recognizing what's in your kingdom, and if you want all of those things in your kingdom, and what you might need to invite in.
So the card I got for your pause and reflect is Saga. So it says, drink from the holy water of wisdom, and from now on, follow the way of self-awareness. Be like water. Flow freely and unhindered along your life path. So that's the card there. And I definitely think like the flow freely definitely popped out at me. So being like water, flowing, and water eventually will erode rock. So water can be very, very powerful. So be like water when you hit an obstacle. Don't try and go through it. Go around it. And then Gerald, can you hold up the card you had again there? Just because I was noticing, I don't know if you can see the color she's wearing, but it looks almost like the Emperor is wearing the same color.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Yeah, very great teal color.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I have, and of course we can't make this stuff up, right?
No.
So acknowledging apprehension is the category. And it says, when it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always a no, right? So if you're in flow, like Caleigh just said, then it's a yes. If you're not in flow like the water, then it's probably a no. That's not something to do.
Right.
Okay. So when it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always a no. So it's no or not yet is what I'm hearing. So if there's something you've been asking about, it's a no or a not yet.
And I think that ties into
right.
Gerald's boundaries where, saying no, people should respect you saying no. If you're not comfortable doing something or something doesn't feel right, stand firm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I said, we can't make this stuff up, right? It happens. It always
Right.
comes out like this.
Yes.
Awesome. I love it.
Say, hi, Mark. If you're not all in, you're all out.
There you go.
So, and Jean said, thank you. I've been very ill, and that resonates. Drink lots of water. Thank you. Yes. Water is always a correct answer, usually.
Yeah.
Again, for entertainment purposes only. So, and who do we have next? Jacqueline, and Jacqueline just popped in, so I'm glad we got Jacqueline. And so Jacqueline actually posted. We'll see what we can do with this. This is my mom passed away December 13th, 2023. First holiday without her. May I have a card, please? So
you can't make this stuff up.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
That's really hard. And the holidays, they continue, and each one is different. Each one is different. So ready when you are, Caleigh.
Can you hear me? We're good? Yep, we're good? Okay. So this one is going to be a bit of a weird card, but I feel like you're in the right place to understand where this card's coming from. So the card I got is Call Your Mom. So I think it's just a reminder that she's passed on, but she's there. You need to just tap in. You just need to listen. She's going to give you little signs throughout the holidays, I feel. So just talk to her, like if you're cooking in the kitchen and you just feel her presence there. Talk to her like you would a normal, conversation. They listen. They're there. They know. So yeah, just a reminder. No matter the distance, you can call your mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I feel like you're going to smell something that reminds you of her. I don't know why, but that's what's coming to mind, is that you're going to smell something. So I don't know if she had a favorite perfume or a favorite food or some kind of favorite scent. There'll be something like that you'll smell over the holidays, just to remind you that she's there.
Entire time reading that card, I was getting chills too.
Yeah, she's around for sure. She's very present for you. So know that she's great. Okay, don't worry about her. So for you, pause and reflect on taking action. So I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. So that's what the card says. But when I saw this, it was like one foot in front of the other is what I was seeing. This is just, you're going to find, so water is representative of emotion. So you're going to be able to navigate that. Okay, you see he's jumping over that. You're going to be able to navigate the emotion. I know it feels like it's rushing the water, right? Like a rapids kind of thing. But you're going to be able to navigate through it. Just one foot in front of the other is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and know that you're never alone, right? Your guides are there and your mom.
It may feel like you're alone because things are different. The interactions are very different. And so the affirmation I got for you is the child within, and it's I am a child, and it's about breathe. And I think this is really interesting because, she's your mom, you're her child, and that relationship that's the way it is. So this is the card of sometimes you just need your mom. You need a parent. You need that adult. So light a candle, pour a cup of tea, have a cup of coffee or something like that, and sit down and, as Caleigh was saying, just talk to her. Call your mom. There's the way you can call her is different. I mean, I still have moments when, my parents have been gone for, 15 plus years. Sometimes I still pick up my phone and I go, oh, I need to call. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not using the phone to call, but I am either praying or just chatting with. So, and I'm also thinking, especially around the holidays, if there was a special gift sent, like Tanys said, make sure that it's around. I hope that helps, Jacqueline.
I don't know if it has anything to do with like sugar cookies or ginger cookies, but that's what I'm smelling. It's like sugar or ginger.
I got with the inner child, I got too, like having a flavor or something throughout the holidays, having something you can eat or whatever that brings out that remembrance of you as a
Oh,
child,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
having Christmases with your mom. So the cookie thing, I think, yeah.
Yeah. So have a cup of tea and have a cookie
There
for
you
that
go.
inner child and celebrate the inner child, right?
Yeah. Hypnicity is like snickerdoodles. So,
Yum.
Ooh, yeah.
all right. So we're at the top of the hour. I think we've got time. Do we have time for one or two more?
I'm good.
I'm good.
So yeah, keep the traditions alive, Rain reminds us.
Mhm.
France, Michelle, let us know that you're here. And we appreciate everybody joining us. You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
Big
Michelle
hugs to you.
France. Yeah.
Okay, guys, really.
There's a couple of you
They're
that
just
have
throwing
lost parents, so
Oh,
big
yeah.
hugs and healing to all of you, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right.
All right, Michelle. So we've talked about this a lot today. Create art. So be courageous, right? Create some art. And I feel like it's, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to create something that is aesthetically pleasing when it's not really about that. It's about the creative process. So allow yourself to create whatever comes out. Nobody has to see it. You don't even have to look at it for that matter, right? Anyone ever tried that? Take a crayon or a pastel, blindfold yourself, have one of those big pads, put your hand down with the thing, blindfold yourself, and just allow yourself to scribble and see what happens.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fun.
Tanys, I think you had us do that during an enlightenment evening. You had us close our eyes and then do dominant hand and non-dominant hand. Yeah.
Yep. It helps to increase your creativity, and it taps into the different cells in the brain, right, than what we would normally use. And it also takes out that self-judgment piece around it, right? So you can create without being self-conscious about it. So please create some art. And I feel like color is important for you, Michelle. So use some color. Okay.
So, and for the pause and reflect, yes,
Gerald,
I am in Canada sandwich right now. So,
that's cute.
Actually, an Ottawa sandwich for that matter.
That's right. He's in an Ottawa sandwich. Caleigh and I live in the same city.
Yeah. So what's interesting is this is pause and reflect. This is a duplicate card. I got praying mantis again. So the idea of stillness and silence, because when you pause and reflect, Michelle, it gives you the opportunity to see. It allows you to see opportunities that you could not see before because the din was too loud. And so silence and stillness are going to open up some opportunities for you. So there's that.
I think that would be a confirmation thing for me too. So thank you.
You're welcome. Glad I could help.
More about the praying mantis than the stillness. But
yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
I have to tune in.
Affirmation I love myself just as I am. So you can see the giraffe here. Every giraffe has spots, but they're all individual. Even though they may look the same, they all have their own pattern on them. So yeah, I love myself just as I am. And I think you mentioned that, Tanys, kind of, just loving yourself for who you are. So yeah.
Yes.
I think that's a good
removing
good
that self-judgment.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very important. Very important. So you're welcome, Michelle. So we'll do one more reading and then we'll do a general, being respectful of everybody's time. So who do we have next? Cookie. So, oh, look, standing in light with Annie Bear. Hello, Annie.
Hey.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. Cookie, let us know that you're here. So, And Cookie is here. All right. So self-care for you today, Cookie, is the 9 of Cups. For self-care, it is really okay for you to pause and be emotionally satisfied with what you have created. All of the emotional support that is around you. This is the idea of being connected and appreciative of what is. This isn't necessarily about, being all that. This is appreciating things at a base level of these are the things that emotionally fulfill you, and you surround yourself with those. So there you go.
All right, and as we've said a couple of times this show, you can't make this stuff up. So the pause and reflect I got is Mother Mary, and it says, extend the trust within you to all things in existence, and it will set you free. Those who are free will always choose love. So I got that as a trust in yourself.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Gorgeous card. All right. Yeah. So the card that I got is transforming tragedy is the back of it. So I'm not sure if you've had some kind of loss, because the affirmation itself is, loss is my reminder that more room has been made for greater gifts to be received. Mm-hmm. So I think it's good to keep that in mind, right? When we have something, and it doesn't, I'm not sure if it's a big loss, maybe you can let us know. Feels like a small thing right now, but you're feeling it heavily, whatever it is. Like, I don't think it's not feeling like the death of a loved one or something, but I feel like there's something that you're like, oh, and you're really feeling it. So just know that loss is my reminder that more room has been made for greater gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So
My
he
son
has a
almost
TBI.
lost his life. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That fits. So transforming tragedy. Loss is my reminder that more room has been made for greater gifts to be received. So I feel like it's looking at what that has brought to your relationship with him. That's what it feels like for me. How can you alchemize that into a closer relationship?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
You lost both parents too.
Wow.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
That ties into the trust thing too, trusting the situation, like yourself, but also the situation that something is going to come of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, sending you tons of love, Cookie. For all of that. That makes a lot of sense why you got this now.
And Annie Bear says, I've been saying I trust the guidance I am receiving out loud of late. That's important. Yes. Yeah. I'm grateful for every day for our success in the recovery. That's really wonderful. Yeah. Okay, we're going to end with a general. Okay, and we appreciate everybody being here. Thank you. Links are below so that you can make sure you're subscribed to everybody's channels. What were you going to say, Tanys?
Just that.
Okay.
Thank you. We were on the same wavelength.
Yes.
And thank you for all of those who already have.
Yes. I would agree.
We appreciate that.
And we're at 101 subscribers, so thanks, guys.
Woohoo! Hey. Awesome.
All right, I'm going to go first. I have actually 2 cards that came out, and it honestly summarizes all of the readings today, so I think it's perfect. So the first one I pulled from a different deck, but it says shapeshift. So as self-care, we need to be, adaptable, shapeshift, especially with all the energies the way they are right now. But then the second one I got, you can't make the stuff up, was get creative.
Yeah, you can't make this stuff up.
Oh, man.
So everybody, get creative. If you're like, oh, I'm not an artist, I can't draw. As Tanys says, you don't have to show anybody. Who cares?
Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
So she got the creative part.
Yeah. You got the courageous part?
I got the self-care part.
Ah,
Prioritize
there you go.
self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. So let's help each other this season, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and I also had this one come out as well. So stepping into stillness, which is one of the other themes for the evening too, or for
Yes.
the evening, for the day, right?
Yes.
Step into stillness, tap into your intuition, and prioritize your self-care.
Yes. Well, and what's interesting is so for the affirmation, this is from the card Transform, and it's I change my life by transforming myself.
Shapeshift.
Shapeshift.
Shapeshift, being all creative, that energy changes, it transforms us. We don't have to understand it. We just have to do it. And that's especially what's going on in the world. There's so much need. There's so much need for us to create, because that's the way we can get through things. It's like the meaning of your life is to give your life meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I find creativity helps keep the energy moving too. Like, especially when we're busy, and as you said, not focusing on self-care, it can get blocked, it can get stagnant. So by being creative, it's giving it a way to flow out and into the world.
Definitely.
Yes. Shapeshift, be creative, and take a good care of yourself. Do it.
You got it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're working maniac today, or manic today.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. This has been great fun. We appreciate it. We hope you take these insights and put them into practice. It's wonderful to see everybody here. Last minute words or thoughts for people?
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Get creative.
I'm going to say be courageous with love and compassion for all.
There you go.
Including yourself.
There you go. So, yeah, creativity as self-care.
Yes.
Yes. So, all right, everyone, take care. We will see you the next time. Bye.
Bye.